okay, we're going to build an easy AI customer service employee for our business. And the reason we're doing this is we want to get rid of the old, convoluted, expensive system of hiring VAs or people from other countries to do our customer service for us. So typically we would go on to something like Upwork, we would put out a job proposal, we'd get barely any responses, we'd then have to interview those people on Zoom, and at the end of the day, they're only there because they want to get paid. They only work a certain number of hours of the day. You get annoying messages like this at 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night when you just want to be relaxing. They're working completely different hours. The customers can't get quick response times. You get hundreds of emails. Those emails aren't responded to correctly or in time, and that leads to a whole load of disputes on your payments. If you've got a subscription business, you get a very high churn rate in your subscription business, and also you get loads and loads of disputes, and ultimately it can result in you losing your Stripe account. This is the problem with the typical customer service system, especially for small businesses, because we don't have money to hire a full dedicated customer service team in the country of our choosing, like in the United States, for example. So we have to put that out to VAs in, for example, the Philippines, and we then have to train those people up, and it just is very time consuming and very, very expensive. But with this new system, we just use a simple AI automation that's going to cost us $30. We can get set up for free for 7 days, and we can train it once, and once it's trained once, we can leave it on our website and it can do everything for us. So let me show you how this works. I have a website, for example, here. This is my website. I've just created a demo website to explain this. On the website, I've got loads of different products, but I have customers coming in quite consistently asking questions either about products or about their order. Now, although I have a way for people to contact us, they can get in contact via phone number or email address. Phone number's a bit annoying. I don't want to put out my personal phone number. I don't want people to be constantly calling my phone. I don't want to hire someone to sit at the end of the phone. And emails is okay, but I'm just getting hundreds of emails of people just asking the same questions. And at the end of the day, I just need to hire a VA to do all of that for me anyway. So what we're going to do instead is build a customer service solution for ourselves. Once we're going to get it set up and we're going to leave it. So the top link down below in the description will take you to ChatIQ. This is the software we're going to use. It can do more than just AI chats. It's an advanced system which will actually manage your support tickets. It can then find and recommend links on the website and do all sorts of cool things like that. So I've built a demo for you to show you what I mean. Let me just refresh the page. Obviously this is our product here, but somebody comes onto our website. They have the option to chat with our customer support, or they can submit a support ticket. Now, I've branded this for my own website. If we go ahead and chat with us, you can see here, hi, I'm Monhabit. How can I help you today? So I put the name of my website, and I've put in 3 sample questions that people can ask. Like, these are commonly asked questions. So here's a really cool thing. Most common questions that you get in your business, most of the emails that we get will be something along these lines. How can I get a refund? What's the shipping times? Can I track my order? What's the returns policy? How much is shipping? Those sorts of things. And what we want to do is find a way of basically just building an FAQ system which will be able to respond to these questions consistently, either on our website or also within email. That would be really cool if we could just send a response to them via email, and we don't have to do anything. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So if you head to ChatIQ, start your free trial, create an account, put in your card details. It's not going to charge you anything. Don't worry. You get a 7-day free trial, and then go to your dashboard. Let me just close all of this, and I'll show you how this works. Your dashboard won't look like this when you first get set up. You'll basically have no data in there. So we can choose multiple ways of training this AI, but first thing we need to do is give it context on our business. So the way we're going to do that is by scraping our website. So put in the URL of your website. I'm not going to do mine now because I've already done it. It's going to fetch every single link from your website. Then what you're going to do is you're going to put all of that data. So once that's done, it's going to come into here in your data feed. You can see here I've got tens and tens and tens of URLs for my website. So I've got all the different product pages, collection pages, all of that stuff. Let me just filter by the Monhabit store. So this is the store that I was showing you a second ago. This is this one here. Now, you can see I've got all of the pages from here. I've got blog pages, product pages, all this sort of stuff. But sometimes the web scraper will miss out a couple of pages. So I've actually gone ahead and I've pasted in the shipping policy and the refund policy. So you can actually upload text directly in there as well. Cool. Now all we need to do is build our solution. So go ahead and select all of that data and create your chatbot, giving it a name. So we'll just call it test, give it an introduction message, and the introduction message is this message here. So this is the message that the customer is going to see, the first message that you basically want to prompt them to start a conversation. You want to be helpful. Then we're going to select the data. We've already done that. You can see here we've got 17 items selected. We are not including the data from the other website. This is just other data in my account. And then we're going to build our chatbot. Cool. So once we've done that, all we then need to do is go ahead and edit and customize our chatbot. So if we come here to the design section, we can basically tailor all of the visible text. Everything that you see here is fully customized. So we need to set up two things. One, we need to make sure the chatbot responses are accurate. And two, we need to make sure that we're actually gathering support tickets. So the first thing we're going to do is head to instructions. Down here under business contact details, I've added a whole load of information. So I've got the contact email, refund policy link, shipping policy, refunds, order tracking, and a contact phone number. Awesome. Now all that information's in the chatbot, let's make sure support ticketing is turned on. So if we come back to support ticketing, we're going to submit a ticket. You can see here we've got a few different categories of things we can ask. If I actually go to the website, we'll show you the updated one. You can see, go to submit ticket. So this is what the customer would see when they land on the website. They can ask a question, a suggestion, or anything about their account. If I come into the dashboard, I can actually change this. So I can change this to order question, and I can say here anything regarding your recent purchase, and we can save that. And then now on the website you can see here that's updated. So we've got order question, anything regarding your recent purchase. So now the way this is going to work is it's going to do two things. One, it's going to answer commonly asked questions from our customers live on our website, and the second thing is it's going to actually triage or essentially categorize those questions from the customers, and if there's anything incredibly complicated, it's going to grab a support ticket from that customer, categorize it, prioritize it, notify you, and then it's going to automatically generate a response to that customer's support ticket using all of the training data that we've given it. And the only thing that you need to do is build the chatbot like I've just showed you. So it's going to use all of the data that we've given it. We're going to come to here, go to number 6 on launch. We're going to copy this code. We're going to head to our website. We're going to close this. We're going to go to the online store. We're going to click on edit code. Find the theme.liquid file here. And we're going to add in the tracking code into our website like that. Then we're going to save those changes and publish them onto our website. So now we have the chatbot on our website. So basically now we can leave it. There's nothing else we really need to do. All we need to do now is basically just let it do its thing. But what we probably want to do is make sure that the chatbot is actually going to answer those questions correctly. And we also want to make sure that it's going to submit support tickets for the correct questions. So here's what we do. You want to select your chatbot, and we want to just start pre-populating some questions. And the reason we're going to do this is, let me just show you here, every single chatbot that you talk to will create its own custom memory. So when we ask it a question like, what's the refund policy? It's going to generate a response, but it's also going to memorize that response. So if I ask this question again, it's going to use that response from its own memory. This does two things. One, it means the responses are reliable every single time. We know it's going to come back with the same thing. Two, it means the responses are significantly quicker. So here's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to go to the chatbot and we're going to ask it these 3 questions first, and we're going to see how it does. So I've asked it, what's the refund policy? It's going to go to every single bit of data that it has access to. And then it's going to draft us a response. It's going to show us here, we can adjust it, we can remove it, and we can also gather email addresses. Cool. So, what was I going to say? The other thing that we need to do is realize here, if we ask it these questions, these little buttons here aren't going to appear on the website. So just so you understand, this is the playground. This is where you're editing, changing, and playing around with everything and making sure everything works. When it's on your website, if we ask it the same question, we'll go to here, what's the refund policy? I already asked it. What's the refund policy? It's going to come with exactly the same response, but it's not going to have those other buttons. But it is also going to collect email addresses for us as well. We can close that for now because we don't need the email address. Awesome. Now you can see it's done 2 things. It's found the refund policy link. If we click that, it will open up that specific page from our website. It's also taken our contact information from that page. and it's included in its response as well. But maybe what we want to do is, if somebody's asking a question about a refund policy, the chances are they may want to talk to a human about getting a refund. So what we need to do is come back to our chatbot and adjust the response. So if we click on adjust response here, it's going to open up this editor. And there's two things you can do. One, you can just completely edit the text as it's written. So you can basically craft your own responses to every single question. So it's generated by the AI, but you may find that they're too long or there's some changes that you want to make. Maybe the URL is incorrect, so you want to go ahead and add in a URL. So you can do all of that. The second thing you can do is add custom commands, and I'll make this easier, this editing process easier over time. But if we add in this command here, cmd handoff, it's going to add in a button for us to click, but it's not going to show this text visibly. So you'll see what I mean. If we click on update cache, it's going to take a second. It's going to update the memory for that chatbot. Once it's done, you'll notice nothing's changed here. Let me refresh the page. Actually, we'll do this on the website. I'm going to refresh the page. We're going to go to the chatbot. Oops, we don't want to submit a ticket. We're going to chat with the chatbot, and we're going to ask it actually it's already here. Let's do this one. What's the refund policy? And it's going to use this updated response, and now it's got this button here that says submit a ticket. But you'll notice command handoff isn't actually showing in the text. So now, if this customer asks this question, if any customer asks this question ever again, look, I'll show you. We'll copy this. We'll go into an incognito browser. We'll open this page up on a completely incognito browser. We're going to ask, my internet is so slow. We're going to ask it a question here. What's the refund policy? It's incredibly quick to respond. This is the response that it's come through. Okay, maybe I didn't save the update. Hang on, let me save the update. Okay, I'm just saving that update again. Cool, so we're on the incognito page here. You see incognito, just ask it the question, and it's now got the submit a ticket button. So sometimes if it doesn't save, just go ahead and do it again. So it takes a little bit of time to populate, so you may want to do it twice. But anyway, the point is it's now saved. We've got the submit a ticket button available. So from this customer, we can do two things. One, we now know that anybody who visits our website can get information that they need instantly at any time from any page on our website. If we go to the shop page, that chatbot is still available. We click on chat with us. We can then have a conversation with it. What's the refund policy? It's going to open up that link, and here we go. We can now submit a ticket, and we can gather their email address. Cool. So what happens if we submit a ticket? It's going to take us to the support ticketing page. So now, imagine you're the customer on the website. This is your customer using your website. They've got a problem with their order. Okay, we're going to put in the information, and we're going to put in a sample ticket. We're going to open that up. We're going to say, how can I get a refund? My product arrived broken. Right, and that user, that customer, can actually submit they can actually show an image. They can upload an image of their broken product. Cool. So now it's going to submit that ticket, and that customer can now return to the conversation. I want you to look at my phone, because in a second I will receive an email notification. There we go. It's just come in. I've received a high priority ticket. Don't know if you can see that. That says categorized as broken product. So I know now, as a business owner, that I have just received a support ticket. If I open up that email address, if I open up that email, it's going to show me, I don't know if you can read any of that because I'm blurring my background, but basically it's giving me how can I get a refund. Let me just make my image bigger. There we go. Never mind. Okay, anyway, the point is it shows you, it says, how can I get a refund? My product arrived broken. So it's given me that specific ticket. And now if I go into the dashboard, you can see here as a business owner, I can see I've gathered a support ticket. I go into the support ticketing area, click on that support ticket. Actually, I'm on the wrong. Select your chatbot. This is the latest support ticket that's come through. Prioritized as high, categorized as a question with the order. Open up that ticket. Now, here's a really cool part. This customer has actually submitted 2 support tickets. The first one, they asked, where is my order? I haven't received it in weeks. Give me a refund. And now they've received their order. They've said, how can I get a refund? My product arrived broken. So first of all, we know that customer service at this point is being handled, but we know that our product, there's a problem with our business. We need to make sure that we've got better shipping times and our products are not arriving broken. The second thing is we can see how many tickets they've submitted, how many unread tickets there are, average response time for a support ticket, and how long the ticket's been active for. So the latest ticket has currently been active for 1 minute. So now all we need to do is deal with the support ticket. So just imagine this, for example, this situation. You've set up your website, you've set up your chatbot on your website, you've left it, you've gone away, you're running your ads, you're making sales, and now you've just received a notification that a support ticket has come in. So you log into your account. We have been logged in for probably about 20 seconds. We're going to reply to this support ticket. We can see the conversation that person has had with our chatbot. They've asked what the refund policy is. They've asked how they can get a refund. And now what we're going to do is automatically generate a response for this customer service support ticket. So we either can just get the AI to recommend us a response, but what I like to do is prompt it with a bit of extra information saying, for example, please ask the customer to send an image of the broken product and their, I can't spell, order number so we can refund them. Cool. We're going to send that to the AI now, and it's going to generate us a response, so we don't have to do anything. Right, it's taken in the customer's name, which is obviously test in this case. It's got their email address, it's created a subject line, it's told us, thank you for reaching out to us, blah, 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 receiving a broken product. Truly sorry for the inconvenience this has caused you. In order to assist you further, we kindly ask you to provide the following information. Send us an image of the broken product. Kindly provide us with the order number so we can proceed with the refund process. Once we receive this information, we will swiftly work on resolving the issue, process your refund. Cool. And then we can either put in our name here or we can just remove it and just go with the customer service. Now, it knows the name of the business. It knows that we are Monhabit. And how does it know that? Well, because it's actually trained on all of that data. So this is the same data that we've used for our chatbot. So the chatbot that's on our website has access to every page on our website, but so does the AI ticketing system. So what we can do now, this is really cool. If we click on send email and we open up Gmail, it's going to take a second to load, but what it's going to do is it's going to open up the default Gmail account. So whatever Gmail you open up on Google account you're logged into on Chrome, it's going to open up that Gmail account. It's going to populate an email with their address, their subject line, the entire population of that email, and then we can just send that ticket. So now that ticket's been dealt with. Awesome. So as long as we're happy with that and we are happy with that ticket and, you know, let's say, for example, we're done. Now that customer's responded, they've given us the details and we want to close that ticket. We can now click on close ticket. And now you can see in the account under that chatbot, we no longer have any open tickets. There's nothing. We have 2 closed tickets. If we open up this first ticket here, we can see the average response time for this customer is now 3.5 minutes. We can see that this customer's support tickets have both been closed. There are no open tickets. The chatbot is still on the website dealing with customer questions and dealing with customer concerns. If we ever want to update our chatbot, for example, track my order, you can see if I ask it this question, it's now going to give me a response to this. It's going to give them the email address for how they can contact us support, the phone number, and it's taken this information, by the way, if you're wondering, from the instructions. You can see here, contact email address. I'm on the wrong chatbot. Is it this one? Yeah, okay, contact email address and the contact phone number. It's also taken it from the website as well. And then it's, what's it done? Oh yes, it's given us the link for the order tracking. So if we just do this quickly on the website, which is this question here, track my order, the same exact response. If I click on order tracking, I can go to the tracking page and I can put in my order number and my tracking number, whatnot, and it will track me my order. Awesome. So I can do a whole host of other things, and if this response is wrong, I can just adjust the response. Let's say the link was wrong. I can go in and I can actually edit that link. I've got, we can put in CMD handoff at the end of that link, and it will then obviously, oh yeah, that was the wrong one. Let me just refresh the page. This chatbot, track my order, adjust response. I could add into the end of it CMD handoff. And by the way, sometimes if the cached response isn't working, sometimes it'll be better if you just refresh the page and just do the track my order. But I will fix that bug. And now you can see that submit a ticket button has come up. You can see it's in there. Let me just update that, make sure it's saved. And now if we come to the website, assuming this is saved and populated, it may take a minute to come through. Come back to chat. We're going to ask that same question, track my order. It's come back with the order tracking, the email, the phone number, the option for that customer to submit a ticket. If they go to that order tracking link, it's going to take them to the specific URL to track their order. So now you've basically got an automated system. What happens if we get a support ticket where somebody asks about tracking their order. Let's just do this for an example. Let's pretend that, let's just reopen this ticket. Let's pretend that this customer has submitted a question about order tracking. Please tell the customer to visit the order tracking page. I don't know, let's just see what it says, but I don't think the AI has access to that link yet, so we may need to paste that link in, but we'll see what it says. Okay, so it's actually used the returns policy page. So what we want to do is we want to find that tracking link. Here we go, we'll take this link here, paste it in there, generate a new response. Oops, let me refresh the page. Come back to it. Where was it? Was this one? Reply to that support ticket. Please tell the customer to visit the tracking link page to track their order. Sorry, you probably don't appreciate watching me type. And we're going to send that. Cool. It's generated a response. Okay, in this case it hasn't used the link, so we could always try using this link in the prompt if we want, or we can just paste it in, right? So anyway, the point is it will be able to use the data that it has access to. So if that data isn't available to it, just give it in the prompt, and you can see now it's included that link in its reply. But yeah, if you guys have got any questions about how to deal with support ticketing with ChatIQ, how to set it up, how to get started, ask me down below in the comments. I can always do another video, another tutorial, but all you need to do is go to the top link down below in the description, head to ChatIQ, start your free trial, put in your card details. It's not going to charge you anything, don't worry, you've got 7 days to trial it for free. If you're happy with it, after that it's just going to cost you $30 a month, which I think would be very, you'll agree with me that that is a significant improvement to spending about $500 a month on this system here, which is currently the go-to system.